Hi, I hope you are doing well. I'm Jadi and welcome back to Geeking Jadi channel. I have one collection of the bookmarks in my browser. It's called Entertainment. At the moment, it's 28 different projects, forums, cases I'm following, and this kind of stuff. Whenever I'm bored, I just open all of them and look them one by one to see if anything interesting for me is there. Today, I tried it and there was a very nice issue in Coreutils for me to work on. You can sharpen your skills working on different things. Even if you don't find the solution, you can just watch the case, add it to your bookmarks, or subscribe to the issue and see how other people will solve it someday. Coreutils is a Coreutils rewrite in Rust. Coreutils is a collection of the tools we have in many Unix-based systems to work on. Things like cp, ls, more, less, and many other commands we use are part of the Coreutils. The most famous Coreutils are GNU or GNU Coreutils written in C. There are also other implementations for Mac. It has its own specific Coreutils. Also, there are the BSD versions. One point. These guys are trying to rewrite the whole Coreutils in Rust because it's safer, it's better to have it in Rust. They may replace GNU Coreutils someday in some systems. So they should be 100% compatible with GNU. Because if you replace GNU Coreutils with Rust Coreutils or Coreutils, you should not feel any issue on your system. So they are having this target of being 100% compatible with GNU. At least is my understanding. There are some few cases. For example, GNU Coreutils are GPL licensed. Coreutils is MIT licensed, if I'm not mistaken. MIT is more permissive than GPL, so you cannot use any code from GNU here. You have to really rewrite everything. If you want to reference something, it's better to reference from BSD or Mac implementations. Anyway, this was the case. There is a new issue, opened only 12 hours ago, and it says kill should fail if no PID is specified. Especially if you give the kill command, kill sends a signal to a process. So you can say kill send the signal -9 to, for example, process 7632. This process will be killed by this signal. Or if you don't send anything, it will send the default 15 or anything. But if you don't mention any PID, that's strange. Kill should die with an error. There is no PID. I have to send the signal to someone. But it's not happening here. So in Coreutils, if you run the kill without anything, the output of the program will be 0, which is okay in a C language and other ancestors. But if you run the GNU kill without any parameter, you will get these errors and your output will be 1, which is non-zero, so a failure. But this is not happening here. Let's work on it. This is fun. I'm recording this partly to show you how you can work on different projects. Here is the Coreutils Coreutils. If I want to work on this, I have to go to the code page. The code is here. Create a fork from it. Now I'm here. I will use the fork button and it will create a fork of the project in my environment. Jadi / Coreutils, or you can call it something else. Now I can work here. I will do a git clone of this address here. We can check it later, not the fork, I mean here. I will fork it on my computer. I will create a branch. I will work on that branch. As soon as it's working, I will push the results back. As soon as I have the new branch pushed here, I can create a pull request to the main project and write to them, okay, I've solved this, blah, 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 blah. Please accept my changes. So if I want to create a fork, I have to push the fork button. I've already done. I am working on this project time to time. So I have a fork. This is my fork. Jadi Coreutils. If their code is more developed than mine, I can use the sync fork to get the latest releases, but I already have. This is the address of this project. So I can go to my computer, I can open a terminal. For example, warp. I use warps. So git pull. I have the latest. Git remote -v. As you can see, I have cloned this from mine, and I can create a new branch. I will call it git checkout-b, check out a new one, and I will call it kill no PID. Okay, this is good enough. Now I am on a new branch. I will do a code, open my code editor here. Wow, lots of things. I have to connect this. Okay. I can say I want kill rs. The project is very clean. On the source, you have the utilities. Every utility has its own directory. Kill has a kill rs and kill main. Here it's very clear. You have a UU main. This is what is being run when you call the kill on Coreutils, and any function it needs is also here. We also have a section for tests. UU core, here, tests. On the test, for sure, we have a test for kill. You may know, I will go with Command K enter to keep this open. Command K enter will keep this one open too. Tests work like this. When you write your program here, for example, kill rs, you have different functions, different functionalities, and everything. You can create a test file, test kill, for example, or you can add your tests here. This is how this project is organized. And write some tests. Create different functions, and every function can say, okay, from the test, call this one and see if this returns back. Call this one and make sure that it fails. Call this one and see if this is in the output. So you can do different tests. Whenever someone changes this, you can run all your tests and make sure that the project is working fine. On the command line, I can do a cargo build to build everything once, to make sure that we have everything. Then you can do cargo test. It will run all the tests. Whatever test we have is being run. There are lots of tests here. There is an idea which is TDD, test driven development. It says, before starting to write your code, write your tests, because tests will tell you how your code should function. Then try your test. They will fail because you don't have these functions correctly. Start developing your functions. An idea like this. It's running all the tests. Not sure why it's working like this. Maybe I've made the fonts too large. Test results, 2,756 tests passed. Failed 28 for some reasons. We don't know. We have to work on them later. But for me, it's not important because this is the clean project. I can add a test for this specific case. Let's add a new test here. Ow. I can find a better sample. Kill with signal number. I want one of the failed ones. For example, test kill set bad signal name. If you send a bad signal name, which is invalid, your test should fail. I copy it. I will call it test kill no PID provided. Okay. I would say this is how this project works. It says start a terminal like a command. Now send this argument, check if it fails, and check if you have this in output. If this happens, this test is okay. We need it to fail. Our case is much easier. Don't send any arguments. Make sure that it fails with this in the error. Now it is more fun. I should be able to run my tests here, but I can't for some reason, which is not important. So I will go here. I will say cargo test feature. Only I want to test for kill. Don't test anything else. It will run all the tests related to the kill command. It failed. 42 tests passed, 1 failed. Obviously, because I say test kill on the test kill no PID provided, panicked. I was looking to fail. So it didn't fail and it didn't give this output as an error. So my test is failing. Now I have to go and fix the program itself. As I've told you, this project is very clean. UU main is called when you are calling the kill. Let's try it. So to run the kill command, I have to compile it first. I will go with cargo build features kill, compile the kill. Now it's compiled and we can try to run it. I had it somewhere. No, I can say cargo. I can directly run, or I can go from the target debug Coreutils, for example, this one. This is an error because we don't have such a signal. So it says kill unknown signal name 8000. If I check the status, because I'm on the fish shell, I can check the exit code of the last command. Okay, it's an error. But if I run it without any argument, it just finishes. And if I check the status, it's okay. It's 0. In programming, when the return is 0, we consider that program ran successfully. So I need to change this here. How does this work? This is the main part of the whole thing, as you can see. And you saw that we had the tests for this and the test was failing. This was our test. Our test was failing because we have tested if we run it without anything, it should give back fail and should have some std error. So this is the code we have. Let me go like this, which is easier. It starts, it reads the argument, checks the OBS signal, checks for matches, then based on the mode, shows the table, otherwise it does something. Yes, checks the PID or signals, whatever it matches. Then based on the mode, does different things. Kills or shows the tables or lists. Ours is in kills for sure. What I didn't want this. So, how the kill works. It finds the signal by calling OBS signal. Else if signal is there, gets the signal. Otherwise gets the 15, the default signal. Now it has the signal. Then it reads the PIDs from the parse PIDs. Okay? And then kills these PIDs. This is the problem. We check the PIDs here. Then we call the kill. We can go and see this definition of the kill. This is the kill. Gets a signal and vector of PIDs. For each PID, it runs. Clear. The main kill part, when it decided that, okay, I'm doing this, these are the parameters, PIDs are these, then it calls the kill with the signal and PIDs. And if PIDs is empty, the for won't go inside it at all. It just finishes and returns back with no issue. So here should be fixed. The point is here, when we found PIDs, we have to check. The pseudocode will be like this. If PIDs is empty, run this and return back, if PID, we write it like this here. If PID is empty, we can go directly, don't need to have a pseudocode. I can say if PID is, I think it's is empty, even we have this is empty. Yes, very funny. Okay, if PID is empty, die. Otherwise, call the kill and then return back okay. I'm sure we can find a sample for dying and showing a problem. For example, this one. If a problem, you say unknown signal name and you return back this. So I will do the same thing here. So what we say is find the PIDs. If PID is empty, send back an error with code 1 and this text, which should be changed. Okay? Else, so if you have some PIDs, kill them and return okay. Very clean and beautiful and easy. What should we return back? We don't even need this format. What should we return back? We had it here, the sample from GNU. It's good to keep it like this. Try help for more information. Just to make it nice, try -- help for more information. Looks okay. Let's try. I can do a build on feature kill. I can try to run kill. It says okay. Ow. I think spaces doesn't work right. Ow! I needed this to make sure that I'm on the multi-line. So, build. Just let's run it. Okay, kill. No process ID specified. Try -- help for blah blah. For sure, not this one. Cargo build. We will build it once more. We will run it. Now I'm getting that error, which is nice. And I can do with something like this. Okay, sending signal to fail. No such process. So we haven't broken anything. -s blah blah to that blah blah. Not signal. Looks okay. Although for this we can run tests and make sure that it's working fine. And also I can check the status. Status is also 1, so this looks great for me, but tests will tell. I can go with cargo test and feature kill, test whatever I have for the kill, and all our tests are passing. This is so cool. So I have my code. I can also try cargo fmt. Will format everything. If something should be changed, it will be changed. If I have an error here, for example, not the error, but bad format. For example, if I have too many spaces here and 3 enters here, I can go with cargo format and it will be updated to the nicer one, nice handwriting. Just to make sure it once more. Okay, looks okay. Now I have this. I can go with git status. 2 new files are added. Git diff. I have 1 kill signal PIDs and okay, it's removed. We try if PID is 0. I will send 1 and this. And later we have else do the kill. This is good. And we have a new test kill, no PID provided. This should fail with this output. Looks okay. So git commit -m. We can look what we had before. How do they do this? Okay, they said on kill, add test for vertical. On kill, add do this. Kill support multi-signal for list. Nice. I can say git commit -m, git commit, git add -everything. I have 2 files. Sorry. Reset. Call. Git commit. I can say kill, return 1 and GNU style stdr in case of no PID. And it's good to say that this closes this. Closes this one if it's approved. So we now have this git log, just double sure kill return 1 and GNU style stdr in case of no PID closes this. Cool. Git push. I had to push to specific branch. So git branch, git push. I will push to origin, kill no PID. Okay, we've pushed it here to jadi. Now I have a new one. Kill no PID has recent pushes. Compare and send a pull request to the main project. It says able to merge. Kill this. Closes this one. Including a new test for this for no PID provided use case. And looks okay. I will send and create a pull request. I double check it because I don't want to spam the project. I don't want to send something which is not good enough, at least on my level. For sure, they may say this is bad, change it to that one and all the other things, but as much as I can say, I did what I could. File changes. Let's do a final check. Okay, nice. Let's wait for the response. The cool point about GitHub is as soon as I've done this, on this specific one, you will see that a new commit is there. They can check it and everything. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed. And let's see if they approve. Or they may ask for any changes. You should be very, very encouraged to learn from this, not push them to do whatever you want. You have to see this as an opportunity to contribute in something nice, to learn something nice, to work with professionals and these kind of stuff. Have fun.